You're going to find a lot of legitimate stuff on Craigslist, but then you'll run into these. Okay, here is the first email. Capitalized production runner, okay? Foot soldiers, what? So what they're trying to do here, they're trying to sound legit. They're performing small but important tasks in the office around set and location. Now, here's where they went on the internet and they found some description. They found this probably on like one of the film school sites, and they put it in here. Their duties may involve anything from office administration to crowd control, from public relations to cleaning up locations. Production runners are usually employed on a freelance basis. It provides a good entry-level role into the film industry. Have you ever found a producer sending you anything like a definition of, have you? No. They are looking for people that don't know what film production is. And they're like, okay, that sounds good. Yeah, they're describing my job. Okay. As my assistant, your activities, amongst other things, will include creation and distribution of reports and schedules. What? How many times are you doing reports and schedules as an assistant, as a production assistant? Booking travel arrangements for shoots. Okay, that'd be a coordinator. Getting approval for the utilization. Who uses the word utilization? No. They use these big words to make it seem like it's a big, important, like real thing. Check processing. What? They throw a money thing in there so that you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be working with money. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a production, yeah. Good organizational skills. Serious sense of humor required, mandatory to work with me. No periods, all kind of blurred together. This starts to happen when they are from India or China. I've been a short movie producer. What's a short movie producer? I mean, we do shorts, but we don't call it short movie producer. No, we don't. Director, in many places in Europe, they're working all over the world. Of course, it makes sense that they would have me in little old Wisconsin be doing something for something that they're shooting somewhere else. Of course. And I want to shoot a short documentary. So right now, getting actors ready and the manager as well. A documentary works with real people, not actors. What else have you guys learned? You know that people that do commercials, they mostly do commercials. People that do feature films, they're feature film producers, they're directors. People that do documentaries do mostly documentaries. It's not like this. I want to shoot a short documentary. Nobody would even say that. It's like, we're prepping to do a documentary. We're prepping to shoot a documentary on the subject matter. That's what a real person would say, right? So now we're getting the actors ready and the manager as well. What? Who's the manager? The manager? What? That doesn't make sense. I travel a lot. Hence, they always have these weird ways of saying things. While I'm away on business, which is usually quite often. How many times do people say in the production world, I'm away on business? No. They're like, we're shooting a commercial in Atlanta. We're shooting a feature film, and we're shooting in Pittsburgh. They don't say, I'm away on business. Now we get into, why this makes sense. It's home-based and flexible. Why? Have you ever heard of anything like this? Like, where you would be working from home, helping prep something and never even see the person? You just want things to be real because it just sounds so good. And hey, I can do it from home. Oh yeah, and it's $550 a week. I could use that money. And plus I'm learning production. This is why you get sucked into the scams. Because you're like, it just sounds so good. Okay, then here comes the second email. I received your application. I'm sure you'll understand I tend to have a very busy schedule at this point. Why do they say that? Because they're like, don't ask questions, just do what I'm telling you to do. They're setting you up. Please note this position is not location-based for now. They've already said that, but they've got these emails ready to go to keep you going in the scam. Because my frequent travels and tight schedules, producer would be like, we're shooting today, but if you need me, text me. That's what that's a real person's going to say. That's part-time, work-from-home basis, so they're trying to sell you, hey, again, it's going to be great. It's difficult. This is real. It's difficult judging the exact number of hours you'll be doing a week. You're like, okay, this all sounds good. That's what it's meant to do. If you manage your time properly, the job may even give you something extra while you do something else on the side. Do you ever find a producer saying, you know what, if you do this job, you're going to find you have a little something extra? No, look at the link of the email. Do producers have time to type all this shit in? No, they're just like, are you available this day? Great. They'll say, send me your resume. Resume looks good. Okay, here's the shoot days. That's it. I do have a pileup of work, so don't bother me, and a number of unattended chores. Yeah, we use that word in production a lot. I promise to be a good boss. We don't say that in the film industry, do we? It's ridiculous. I am checking my files. What are you talking about, checking your files? A producer would never say that. A producer has a checklist of stuff that needs to be done. What I need you to do is do pickups for wardrobe, go to this location, pick it up, be back here by 10 o'clock. You know, what I want you to do for me is shopping. Oh, something involving money again. Okay, but they kind of, oh yeah, of course, shopping for production equipment, printing materials that'll be used on location. That doesn't make any sense, you guys. We need cameras, we need lights, we don't need production equipment or printing stuff. They're pulling this out of their butt because they're just like, well, what can I say that sounds good? Used at the location of the production. We say on location. We don't say at the location. It's on location. Of the production, we would never say that. We'd say on location. The check will be mailed to you from my client next week, who's the executive producer. Big title. The money is needed to get some tools. We don't use that word in film. We don't say tools needed for production. We don't need to throw in the word production again. All you have to do is deduct your $5.50 pay from it and send the remaining funds to the production manager. I await your mail. Again, nobody talks like that. So I outlined why it's ridiculous. Now you guys see why, right?